Alright. Hello, everybody. Keith Henry talking with Taariq Cephas after taking a tough 77-60 homecoming loss to Howard here at the PEC. Taariq, talk. What are your thoughts?
I think we came out, hot, came out on fire. But, the rule of thumb in basketball is, a team isn't really going to be able to make, long threes the whole game. It's really tough to rely on threes and jump shots the whole night. So we kind of cooled off a little bit. And I think once our shots didn't fall, we stopped playing defense a little bit. The game plan was to, keep keep number one, under control and, he went for 27, so that kind of hurt us. Number 11, he had 18, which is 2 over his average. We wanted to keep him below his average. And, we didn't score enough. 60 points is probably not going to be enough against a team like that with a lot of manpower. They got a three-headed monster, and I think we didn't execute well on offense and make some shots.
I just talked with those guys, and they said they wanted to expose you all inside today.
Yeah, that's our weak point right now. Down low. As you can see, Savannah State last game, the big man, he had a career high, only averaged about 5 to 6 points, and he had 17. So right now, the scouting report is to go at the bigs, and we're a little soft down low, so go down low. And if teams attack us down low, that's where we're going to have our biggest trouble.
But you all have 4 games left. How do you approach that since folks are going to look to go down there?
You got to toughen up. At one point, we got guys on the team that say they want to make it to the championship, or they want to get paid and play professional next year. But the reality is, none of that can be accomplished if you're getting torched down low, or we're getting torched up top. So right now we got to buckle down and take it personal. We got to say, hey, if we want to do all those things, we want to accomplish those goals, it starts now. Ain't nobody gonna pay you to get torched down low. Ain't nobody gonna pay you to score 6 points a game in big games. So we gotta step up. We got 6 seniors. All 6 have to contribute some way. Somehow. We gotta buckle down. We gotta crack down and say, we're tired of losing. This is our last go around. This is it. We gotta man up. Gotta man up.
The energy has been when y'all lose games. The energy is always a bit of a concern. Talk about the energy level on this team and how can y'all keep it at a positive.
The energy level how our team goes is if we're not making shots or we're not scoring, we don't play defense. And that's kind of a concept that happens through basketball. But a team that is able to play defense without scoring, like Louisville or Virginia, those teams are so good because when they're not making shots or if they can't score 80 points, they say, well, my opponent's not scoring. And that's what separates the good teams from the great teams to the bad teams. Bad teams are only good when they're making shots. And that's what we are right now. We're a bad team because we're only good when we make shots. When we're missing shots, we don't play defense. And if you want to be a great team, you got to be able to make stops when you're not scoring because come March, it's not going to be all that fast pace, jacking up threes. Teams are going to settle the ball down. They're going to look to go inside because they know that if they playing at a fast pace, they're playing into our hands because that's how we want to play. So teams are going to look to slow us down. So if we can't make shots, we have to find a way to make stops. And that's the problem. We have no energy when we're not making shots.
Delaware State is next. Y'all go to Dover, and of course that's not an easy place to play at all.
No.
And they're an improving team. What needs to be done to turn this around?
Right now, we're going into another team with a 2-headed monster with a big man that's probably a contender for first team all-conference. So it's not going to get easier on the interior. They had the guy, Amir May, who's averaging 18 points. So it's not going to get easier. Like I said, we're going to have to make stops and then make shots. And if we're not making shots, you still have to make stops, because defense wins championships. So, like I said, we're going to have to buckle down and say, enough is enough. We got to stop somebody.
That's all from here. You heard it from Mr. Taariq Cephas. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, Taariq.
Thank you.